Welcome back, everybody, to episode 11 of the Road to 10% Body Fat. I want you all to do me a favor. If you haven't done so already, please stop and like the video, subscribe to the channel. All right, help this channel grow. It gives me the motivation to keep doing these videos and this content. You come along on this journey with me to get rid of my chunky body all the way down to 10% body fat. This video is sort of going to update you guys on a little bit of change of format we're going to be doing here, as well as what's happened over the last few weeks. So my last video was actually a few weeks ago, and it was titled, I got sick. And I was sick for a week. And then I came back, and that's when I filmed the video. That week, I didn't really train much because I was just taking it easy. But then the following week, I got sick again. All right? I got sick again. And then I recovered from that. And my best friend was in town from England, and so we were having barbecues and cook-ups and catch-ups with all of our friend group. And it was just super inconsistent 4 weeks. And I thought I would use that as an opportunity to show you how important consistency is. Before we get to the consistency part, I will throw in my last 7 days of weigh-ins, as per usual, up here. And it was pretty good. So I was really excited last time because I was basically in the 100s or the 101s, and I was going to show you. But then I got sick a second time, wasn't training, all these barbecues. So when I started, this most recent run, 103.9, as you could see, and but I was really, really switched on with my eating, making sure I got my 10,000 steps in a day, and it went all the way down to 99.95. That's right. I broke the 100. I'm out of the triple-digit club. I'm no longer a cool kid. I'm slowly becoming a lean kid. Slowly. And I'm not there yet. Still got a ways to go. But I am sub 100, which is definitely a milestone, which means I'm down basically just under 18 kilograms. Just under 18 kilos of weight lost, most of which has been fat lost. I will be doing my next DEXA scan at 95 kilos, so about 4.5 more kilos to go at least. So you've seen those weigh-ins, but what I want to talk about is consistency. So the first 2.5 months of this whole thing, I was super consistent. My 10,000 steps were there every day. I was doing a few gym sessions a week, but not really prioritizing that. But I was really switched on with my nutrition, tracking my food every day. If I was having, a cheat meal or a barbecue or something on the weekend, I would eat lightly beforehand. I was just really on point with everything. And you can see at the start, I'm going to put up another photo here, the start of this graph, how consistent that weight loss is going down. Now, granted, I had a fair bit of weight to lose, so you should see quite a consistent drop. There's a couple little upticks from where I had, out for a lunch or out for a dinner or something like that. But for the most part, very consistent on the way down. And then you can see the last, a 4-week block in that graph. And it's up and down and up and down and up and down. Now, if you look at the trend, it does still trend downward. So I am still losing weight, but at a slower rate with a lot of upticks in there, significant upticks in weight as well. I mean, you can basically see it spiking up and down, up and down, and up and down for 4 weeks. Now, during those 4 weeks, I wasn't getting my steps in. I got sick twice. I was having a bunch of barbecues and catch-ups with friends, which is important. Like, you still, if you're trying to lose weight, you can't become an absolute hermit and do nothing. Like, it's still important to maintain a social life. But for these 4 weeks, it was just not good, and the consistency wasn't there. The last week, I've been nailing everything again. So nutrition, back to 100%. 10,000 steps every single day. Even on days that I'm not walking to work, I'm making sure I get my 10,000 steps in. Getting a couple gym sessions in a week, just light, a little bit of volume. And lo and behold, look at the graph over the last week. It is basically the same, almost straight down as it was for the first 10 weeks. So what's this telling me? It's not telling me that, that I've lost 18 kilos, things are going to slow down. No, that's not what it's telling me at all. What it's telling me is that when I had everything dialed in at 100% and I was actually focused and disciplined and doing everything that I should have been doing, I was losing weight at a really consistent trajectory. The minute I stopped doing either one thing or two, I wasn't getting my steps, or I was not really keeping to my calories as much as I should have, it was super up and down and inconsistent. But yet, as soon as I dialed it back in 100% again, this last week has been fantastic, and the weight has come down just like it did the first 10. So I wanted to use this session as an opportunity to show you guys how important consistency is. Consistency is key. You could say consistency is king. It's key. It is one of the most important things when you're trying to lose weight. Because if you stop, even briefly, it can be super demoralizing because it seems like you're slipping backwards, right? It's really important. Another takeaway that we can take from this is if you are slipping backwards a little bit, don't give up. Just kick that discipline up a notch and get back in, get stuck back in. Because look, as soon as you do, you're going to start to see those positive results again. There's no weigh-in photos today in the undies, unfortunately, but you will get some not next week, in 2 weeks' time. And the reason why I say in 2 weeks' time is because, as far as I can tell, I'm probably on the last 10 kilos now. It will be a bit more evident when I get my DEXA scan at 95 kilos. But based off my initial 2 DEXA scans, it would appear that for me to get 10% body fat, it's going to be somewhere in that 88 to 90 kilogram body weight range. So I'm probably in the last 10 kilos now. I've lost 18. I've got 10 to go. So I'm 2/3 of the way there. Progress might not be quite as evident. And I want to give you guys something a little different each episode. So I'm going to push these episodes out to every 2 weeks now. Okay, so once a fortnight, you're going to be getting my my Road to 10% episodes. And I think that's important because then you'll probably see a bit more change. And if I decide to implement bigger changes or add cardio in or something like this, I can let you guys know about that as well. But I don't want it to be the same episode every week. You'd be like, it's the same thing. So from now on, guys, episode every 2 weeks, and you will hopefully be joining me on this final run home, this final home stretch to 10% body fat, which I'm pretty excited about. I think. Let's see, we're almost 4 months in. We're 3 months and 2/3 of a month in. I think that I can get there within a 6-month total. So by halfway through this year, maximum, I think I'm going to get to 10%, if not before that. What do you think? Do you think I'm going to get there in less than 6 months, more than 6 months? Leave a comment below. But if you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up because then, the algorithms, guys, help me out. Help me help you. Watch me get to 10% body fat. All right, guys, have a good one. I will see you all in a fortnight's time for episode 12. See ya.